Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best budget graphics cards. Starting at number 5. EVGA GeForce GTX 1650. While it might seem that I have something against Nvidia cards based on this article, the reality is that at the current price points, AMD cards seem to make more sense in the sub-$200 price range. The RX 5500 XT outperforms the GTX 1650 Super and the RX 580s Extra. 4GB of VRAM and lower price than the 1650 Super make it a better buy as well. However, if the GTX 1650 Supers were to come down in price to a level similar to or lower than the RX 580, they might be worth a look. And if they do, this EVGA card would be one of the better options. It comes with a 1755 MHz base clock, 4GB of VRAM, and a dual fan configuration. So, for now, the GTX 1650 Super is an honorable mention. The EVGA GeForce GTX 16 series graphics cards are powered by the all-new NVIDIA Turing architecture to give you incredible new levels of gaming realism, speed, power efficiency, and immersion. With the EVGA GeForce GTX 16 series gaming cards, you get the best gaming experience, with next-generation graphics performance, ice-cold cooling, and advanced overclocking features with the all-new EVGA Precision X1 software. Operating system support equals Windows 10 64-bit and Windows 7 64-bit. Coming at number 4. XFX AMD Radeon RX 550. If you don't have more than $100 to spend on a graphics card, you have a few options. As of right now, the best sub-$100 GPU is an RX 550. And, as of the time of updating this guide, the top RX 550 currently available is XFX's Core Edition. This card comes with a 1203 MHz base clock rate, 4GB of VRAM, and a single fan cooling configuration. Due to the single fan configuration, this RX 550 measures in at just 6. For non-demanding games like League of Legends, this card will work just fine, and for more demanding games, you can play on lower settings until you have enough money to upgrade to something more powerful. Experience the latest premium technologies optimized around the revolutionary FinFET 14 technology that provides extraordinary performance and efficiency. Enjoy cool and quiet gaming, and leverage new possibilities with optimized levels of efficient headroom. Imagine the future upgrade capabilities with HDMI 2.0b and DisplayPort 1.3/1. For features that can enable the latest generation of displays to deliver beautiful Beyond HD, HDR, and ultra-smooth FreeSync experiences. At number 3. XFX RX 574GB GDDR5. If you have a tighter budget and you can't spend more than $150, this XFX Radeon RX 570 graphics card is a good option. The RX 570 lags a bit behind both the RX 5500 XT and the RX 580. But it will still run most games on a 1080p monitor on at least medium settings. This card is actually the longest option on the list, measuring in at 9.6 inches long. However, it's still compact enough to where it will fit in the majority of modern cases. Experience the latest premium technologies optimized around the revolutionary FinFET 14 technology that provides extraordinary performance and efficiency. Enjoy cool and quiet gaming, and leverage new possibilities with optimized levels of efficient headroom. Imagine the future upgrade capabilities with HDMI 2.0b and DisplayPort 1.3/1. For features that can enable the latest generation of displays to deliver beautiful Beyond HD, HDR, and ultra-smooth FreeSync experiences. Number 2 of my list. Gigabyte Radeon RX 580. If you don't quite have $200 to spend, your next best bet is probably the Another Gigabyte card. Their Radeon RX 580 Gaming Edition. The 580 has been around for a couple of years and it has always been a great option for gamers on a budget. This card requires a 500 watt power supply, measures in at 9.1 inches long, and comes with 8 GB of VRAM. It also has the same WindForce 2X cooling configuration at the RX 5500 XT listed above. Core clock. Megahertz 1355 in OC mode and 1340 in gaming mode. WindForce 2X with blade fan design RGB fusion. 16. 8M customizable color lighting stylish metal backplate. Memory clock 8000 MHz intuitive Aorus graphics engine. And number 1. Gigabyte Radeon RX 5500. If you're looking for the best budget graphics card under $200, then an RX 5500 XT is currently your best bet. At times, you could find an RX 590 or GTX 1660 FR under $200. But as of right now, the RX 590 is tough to find anywhere. And all of the GTX 1660s are over $200. So, if you've got right at $200 to spend, the Gigabyte RX 5500 XT is your best bet. This Gigabyte card features Gigabyte's dual-fan WindForce 2X configuration, a 1647 MHz base block, and 8 GB of VRAM. Ultimately, the RX 5500 XT will be able to handle any game on a 1080p with no problems. You should expect to play most games at that resolution on at least medium settings. Powered by 7nm Radeon RDNA architecture, accelerated game fidelity with Radeon Image Sharpening and Fidelity FX immersive gaming experience with FreeSync and FreeSync 2 HDR technology. WindForce 2X with alternate spinning fans and direct touch copper heat pipes. Intuitive controls with Aorus engine base clock 1647 MHz boost clock 1845 MHz. 8 GB 256-bit GDDR6 3X DisplayPort 141X HDMI 20B PCI Express 40X16. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.